If it is, I'll just delete the video again.
No, your breath stinks, bro.
My breath stinks?
No, my dog's breath stinks. It smells like corn chips and ass.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I need some fucking dentist sticks.
I got 30 minutes after
Wait.
this.
Okay.
It's a gun game.
Yeah, but I still want to go ahead and get it ready for the next round.
Oh.
I'll have to do this shit in just a second.
Okay. After the 7-game series, I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go lay down and probably go to sleep.
I still got homework to do, so I'm gonna do that instead.
I gotta get kids tomorrow, so. Okay, I'm ready. I'm tired.
You're not the only one. Then again, I jacked off twice today, so.
That's understandable. I watched porn twice today. I'm gonna lie. Actually, I watched it 3 times. But I didn't really get off. I was just watching it because I thought it was funny.
The fuck?
Gun game.
Well, okay. So, it started off like, you know, I was doing my business.
Right?
And then I seen this porn thing and it had this like weird thumbnail. Like,
Right.
what the fuck? So I was like, oh, I'll watch it later. I mean, it wasn't like to get myself off or anything. I was curious as to what it was.
Right.
So of course I clicked on it and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. So then I sat there and laughed at it.
Damn. That's crazy.
But it wasn't like making it funny or anything. I just thought it was great. So
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Lately I've been more into seduce porn.
Enemy down.
I'm just into whatever porn looks hot when I click on the page. Not even gonna lie.
Like the last 3-4 days I've been watching those.
That's a kill.
Am I ever gonna get off this first guy? What the balls?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
EKIA.
I almost fucking double RK5.
Damn! I don't know, man. I was called a creep 2 times on Friday and shit. I was like, fuck it, man.
Demo splash.
I was called a creep 2 times on Friday. Well, for one, fucking, so you know how I RP, right? Like storytelling and shit.
Okay,
yeah. I have told you about that before, right?
Yeah.
So there's this girl in my fucking computer class, the accounting one. And fucking, she told me to sit by her because fucking her friend wasn't there and shit. So I was like, alright, it's cool. So I sat by her and shit, and like partway through class, she's reading my fucking messages and calling me a creep and shit. So I was like, damn, what the fuck?
Why was she reading your messages?
Yeah, bro, it fucking got into my head. I was like, alright, whatever. So I went back to my normal seat, and then fucking and I'm guessing she was upset because she didn't talk to me the rest of the fucking class and shit.
What she have to be fucking upset about? Fuck that cunt.
Drop.
Yeah, she was happy whenever she came back in, but she wasn't talking to me the whole class. So. And then the second time I got called a creep, then the second time I got called a creep, I was just fucking being a little goofy, you know, like giving off a fucking weird ass smile and walking to the girl and shit, cause I knew the girl and shit, and so
Yeah.
so I started telling her about the story about the girl that called me a creep and in the class and shit, and then so she was like telling me because you are a creep and shit. I'm just sitting here like, okay, whatever.
And I've been like, you're a nasty slut, but I'm not judging you for it.
Yeah, I hate those high school kids, man. I hope college is better. If college is not fucking better, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
EKIA.
That'll be better.
There we go. I forgot you can't quickscope with that fucking sight.
Clean kill.
And so I was just hella depressed for the rest of the day and shit, and just listening to music.
Demo KIA.
And then we had a school dance and shit. Fucking everyone was talking about it all fucking day. And so I was just standing there for like half of it. But I was like watching everyone just fucking dance on each other and shit. Like, but I was walking around too. Like, I joined in on the fucking cha-cha slide and that's it. While I was doing that. Then the other half. Then the other half, I was just like. So my friend, she one of my closest friends, she went there and shit, and so she's been asking me since like the beginning
Smoke check.
if I wanted to dance and shit, and so I was like, all right. So halfway through, I was watching her dance and shit, and I was just like, I would like that dance now, and shit, and so we were just like, she was just dancing on me for like the rest of the time. I'm like, yeah, man. Fucking some of the football players were there and they pissed me off because fucking they were laughing at me the whole fucking time.
Why are they laughing at you?
I have no idea. Fucking, I was looking at the inner circle and shit where everyone was fucking dancing on each other and shit, and fucking one of them was taking a picture of me just looking at it.
I'd have told them freaks to get lost.
Assault unit down.
It's fucking whatever. I hate the people there. And then, so what also made me angry was that I was asking for a ride the whole fucking time, right? Because my dad wasn't gonna be able to pick me up because he was out and shit. And fucking I was asking for a ride the whole time. And the last person I go to, I didn't know this nigga was mad. I didn't know he was mad at all. And so I asked him for a ride and shit, like in a goofy ass way. I was like, hey, Deshaun, can you give a homie a ride home and shit like that? And fucking, I saw the three people that were beside him fucking throw up their arms and like say that he was about to beat my ass and shit. I was like, in my head, I was like, I should beat your fucking ass like right now, cause I heard that shit. And so I didn't say it though, cause I didn't want to cause any problems. So my dad told me before not to get into any problems and shit before I went down. Not to get into any problems, not to try to break up any fights and shit if it happens. Just leave it alone. And so I asked him nicer, cause I didn't know he was mad and shit. I asked him nicer. I didn't know he was mad. He didn't talk to me at all. He was just looking at me the whole time, and he just let everyone else talk and shit like that. And fucking this chick comes out of nowhere, and then so this chick comes out of nowhere. And fucking tells me to get the fuck out. I'm sitting here like, the fuck, man? So I walk away. I didn't want to get into a fucking heated ass argument. especially with a fucking dumbass twat.
That's fucking insane. It's fucked up.
It's fucking whatever. I don't give a shit. Fucking hate the people there anyway. Fucking bunch of conceited assholes. And so I was angry the whole time I was walking home because, oh my god.
How far away from the school do you live?
Not that far. Far enough to get my shoes dirty because it was raining.
Yeah.
I had to clean them shits yesterday. I was fucking mad. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
And so I was just talking to one of my close friends and shit. Like he's in my inner circle. The only person I talk to whenever I have a problem and shit. Well, I have an inner circle, and you're slowly sliding into it. So, but I have like 6 or 7 people in my inner circle so far.
Capture
And
the
shit.
flag.
And fucking So I came home and I was just like telling them about it. I was just telling them about fucking what went down that night, and fucking
Capture the objective.
one of them was saying that fucking they were disgusting and shit. Cause I told them also what else was going on. I told them what else was going on and shit like that. Cause I'm trying to be more social this year. I'm trying to be more social. I'm trying to make more friends and shit. But I've always gotten weird ass fucking looks every time. Every time.
Capture the enemy flag.
Every freaking time. And so I told them about it.
Threat neutralized.
And they were saying that, well, one of them was saying that them niggas over there is disgusting as hell, and that he doesn't like them at all and shit. That he hates people and all that shit. So I was like,
Enemy
oh.
down.
We have the enemy
Yeah, I'll read the conversation. I don't have good enough vivid ass fucking memory about it. So I'll read the conversation.
Yeah.
So I still got it.
We've captured the enemy flag.
Hailstorm awaiting orders.
Our flag has been taken.
How the fuck do you get behind me?
They dropped our flag.
Fuck, I hate that fucking guy.
I got a whole bunch of stuff now.
Talon awaiting orders.
Clean kill.
We have the enemy flag.
I shot.
I didn't even see it.
Good job, CDP. Do it again and
Damn.
let's go home.
Like, I really don't know what this
Clean kill.
Halftime. Capture the objectives.
Of course you would say that I can't bring my shit out.
Request Hellstorm on my target.
What? Fucking hate the hailstorm.
Copy that.
Clean kill.
Nobody.
Oh, the fucking car. It kind of like hit me for a second. Like,
I have a talent
like
up.
you know how it first start, like you first start getting hit, and then it just stopped. Like I wasn't.
We have the enemy flag.
So I thought somebody else was in here. I was like,
I have my talent up.
Clean kill.
That was a lucky ass kill. I didn't think it was gonna be like directly on you.
Capture the enemy flag.
Like I just shot it. Hope they got on you. I think my talent is stuck. Oh, it finally comes out after I fucking die.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
Where you going though?
Trying to run through your fucking Talon.
Hostile flag is down. Our flag has been
Fucking
returned.
chasing my ass.
My Banshee is what you should be running from.
We have the enemy flag.
Enemy down.
This shit is funny.
We captured the enemy flag.
Battery. Requesting UAV
Plus, I
support.
can't really hold it against you. You're playing a little tired.
I am exhausted.
But it's funny how accurate I'm being right now.
Our flag has been taken.
Boy, where the fuck you go?
Our flag is secure.
Demo flag.
Alright, that's all you gotta do.
Moving around, but tonight I'm just forgetting to move. Like, I'm being really lazy with it.
Whatever, I don't care.
Our flag has been taken. We have the enemy flag.
Hey, that's weird.
Hostile flag is
It's kind of funny because I wasn't expecting you.
Gravity's fight.
Our flag is back at base.
I was thinking about using mine too, but I was like, it's not gonna fucking reach her. It's kind of funny because I wasn't expecting you to get on today.
I wasn't going to. I was actually gonna go to sleep today after Chesney left. But
Demo
I
asset
was pissed
destroyed.
off, so I needed to kind of blow some steam before I
CDP,
crashed.
all objectives.
What'd she do this time?
Great job.
What? It's over?
Well, she was supposed
Already?
to pick Chesney up at 1 o'clock today
Mess with the
because
best.
George didn't have to go
Die
back
like
to work
the
until
rest.
3, and I really need to fucking go grocery shopping. And I have to do some other errands. And so I was going to hopefully try to do all that before tomorrow. That way I don't have to worry about doing anything for the rest of the week.
Right.
It's hard to like go grocery shopping in the evenings after you get the kids gone because it's like, okay, I got grocery shopping, then I come back and cook dinner, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I was like, I need you to be here before 1 o'clock. She was like, okay. She texted me at like fucking 1:50. It was like, I'm on my way from Dallas. And Dallas is like 2.5 hours away from my house. She didn't get to my house until like 5:40, 5:50 today.
Damn. I bet you were cussing at her.
No, I kind of pulled one off on her. Like, I told her, because me and George, we really want Chesney, like, we want to adopt her just because of, we've had her since she was fucking an infant.
Right.
And, I mean, she called us mom and dad before she ever called her birth mother mom. Like, we were there for her first words, her first steps, her first Christmas, her first birthday, all of that. And we have been since we've started getting her. And when she dropped her off Friday, she was bragging about whipping her with a brush. She spanked a 2-year-old with a fucking brush. And it pissed me off. Because, like, don't get me wrong, my parents, they whipped us. Like, my mom's whipped me with a fucking rubber ruler. But I wasn't 2, I was fucking 10. And my mom didn't fucking beat me with it, you know?
Right.
And I don't know if Leanna, like, beat the shit out of her with it or not. I don't know. But, she did whip her. Know that she's okay.
Right.
And she's not getting hit for no reason, or she's not getting hit because she's crying. She has leg pain. Sometimes she'll cry about her legs. But it's natural. She's 2. She's gonna start starting to grow. She's starting to get taller, and it's gonna hurt. Her, like, oh, she'll pop her for just crying. And but what I told her today, she's like, I just need help with her. I need to get on my feet and all this stuff. I was like, well, I can't get rid of my kids that I keep now if I'm not going to be getting paid. I was like, I can't keep Chesney and lose money. And she was like, well, if you get rid of one of your kids, I'll pay you double what they pay you. I was like, I'll keep your kid Sunday through Sunday. You can come get her on one weekend and then one Saturday for $400 a week. And she's like, okay. I know she has never paid me to keep Chesney ever. She's never, like, if Chesney's here, she doesn't pay for diapers. She doesn't pay for her food. Me and George have. Like, we've paid for everything. And, she might pay me the first 2 weeks I keep her, but she's not going to keep paying me, because that's just how she is.
I already know that's how she is. She hasn't paid you for anything, so I don't expect her to pay you for the first week, actually.
Well, she's not going to pay me for this week. We didn't start this until not this coming weekend or next weekend, but that following Monday. So like the 10th is when she wants to start it. But I told her, I don't really, like I said, she'll pay me the first 2 times just so I'll keep her, which I'm going to keep her regardless, but she doesn't know that. And, which would be fine, she pays me cool, but I don't imagine she's going to keep paying me, you know?
Right.
But that also means that I have Chesney all month long except for maybe one weekend and one Saturday, if that. But she'll go back to saying, oh, I can't come get her this weekend, I really need to work. And it'll be the same thing it was when she was really, really little. So I'm okay with it, just because we know she's not being dropped off at some fucking crackhead's house. And because, I mean, she met a girl in a bar, talked to this girl for like 15 minutes, and then dropped her kid off with her for 24 hours. And gave the babysitter my emergency contact number. Like, she gave her my number for her to call me if she needed anything. I was 45 minutes away from her. She was 5 minutes down the road. This babysitter called me and said that she hadn't heard from the baby's mama in 24 hours. I had to haul ass all the way from my house. Took that 45-minute drive to get there, find the babysitter, and the babysitter had been drinking. She was fucking drunk when we got there, and Chesney was only like 3 months old. So it's very, very stressful, but I'm ready when you are. Sorry, I keep ranting, but it's been a very, very long day.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna suggest someone for you to invite if he joins. I'm not gonna be on long though, so
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna finish up the 7-year series and then get off. But you wanna know the conversation between me and one of my friends?
Sure.
Okay, so I was really pissed. Keep this in mind. Like, I was just ranting and shit. And I'm gonna apologize for this first message later on. You're gonna hear it. So, I started this off with, fuck you, bitch ass motherfucking high school kids. I hate every last one of you. And then so my friend was like, what? And I was like, I'm closing myself off. Fuck this shit. And then he was like, do what you gotta do. And I was like, I'm just putting it out there. I can't be mad at you, and I can't be mad at Donald either. I don't even know why I said that here. You guys weren't there. Sorry about that. I'm just really mad right now. And he was like, I understand. You can't hold that frustration in. You gotta let it out somewhere. And so I was like, I'm gonna copy and paste it here, because I said what problem was in a different chat, because I'm in 2 chats with like my inner circle and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna copy and paste it here because I vented it in the other chat and shit. And I said, fucking asked around for a ride and shit. And the last person I asked, I don't know, that nigga was mad. And so people around him act like I asked something stupid and say that he's about to beat my ass. And I was so angry after that shit. I didn't say anything though, because the reminder kept popping up in my head about shit of my dad telling me not to get into any trouble and shit. So I didn't say anything. So I asked more nicely, and this bitch ass motherfucking junior chick came out of nowhere and told me to go away and shit. And so I just walked the fuck away. I get weird ass looks in school because I put myself more out there and shit to try to make some more friends. I even changed my fucking self, and I still get called a creep. I still get weird ass looks, and I even try to talk to these student council pieces of shit, and they treat me like I'm fucking special. So fuck that school, fuck the people that go there, and fucking everything and everyone. And so he was like, fuck people. These niggas are disgusting. Don't trip, dog. They gonna get theirs. That's fucking rude and disgusting. I hate people. All I can say is be yourself and find you a group of people who are willing to accept you as you are and exclude everyone but them. That just pissed me off, real shit. So I was like, I'm gonna just become antisocial with everyone now, again, except for you and a couple other friends and shit. Even one of my closest friends shucks me off and gives me weird ass looks, too. Like, what the fuck is up with that? I'm gonna explain that in a bit. And then so he was like, fuck these people, just be you, dog. I learned this last year, and people started to want to be around me because I was original. To be honest, there's some people I don't want around me, but that's life. So be Edgar, be original. And so I was like, and that's what I'm gonna be. I was just putting myself more out there because my parents wanted me to try and all that, and I did, and I can't handle it anymore. It's making me so freaking angry now. And then so he was like, I hear you, but don't try too much. These people ain't worth trying to impress. And so I was like, I see that now, and I'm gonna just stop and shit. I even started to talking to people I never talked to in all my 3 years prior. And then so he was like, better than trying to talk to these snob ass niggas, right? And so I was like, no, not really. These niggas and bitches still give you weird ass looks. I'm about to delete all of the popular quote by quote kids off my Facebook and my Instagram and my Snapchat and all that. I'm done with the fake shit. I'm done with the treatment I get and shit. And I'm done with everything about that school. And then so he was like, I wouldn't even worry about them. And so I was like, and get this, there's a whole bunch of people on the popular quote by quote squad who didn't have to try hard for shit, but I had to try hard for that shit and not even get shit in return. And so he was like, they either got money or fame. They ain't really friends. So I was like, yeah, man, it fucking disgusts me too, man. And that's how the conversation ended.
Damn.
I was really pissed. I'm if I have someone to text and shit, I'm very vocal.
Dude, let's finish the 7-game series tomorrow.
You getting tired?
Yeah. I think I just want to play one more multiplayer map and then go to bed.
Alright.
If
I'm
you're cool
gonna
with that.
I'm gonna close the app. It's
Are you cool with that? If not, we can go ahead, but I'm like fucking really tired.
it's probably like, what time is it? It's 10:58 right now. I don't think I'll be able to play one more.
It's 10:58. Oh, I'm just gonna go on to bed then. I really need to go to bed so I don't have to freaking be tired tomorrow.
Do you want me to explain the whole close friend shit?
Yeah, go for it.
So basically what happened was